What do I post scans at?
Scans. The scans
Oh, I'm a
channel.
retard. I'm a retard, yo. My bad. Look at there. I can also give further elaboration about the sand, his reactions, blah blah blah. But I want to get over this first, just see if you is convinced. So he's right there. He looks behind him. They show an image of Lee, not in his Gates form, and then he says he's quick. He's almost as fast as Lee's average speed.
Okay, can
So
we talk
that's
about
my
the first scan first?
Sure.
Yeah, with the first scan, it's simply just them showing imagery. I don't believe it. The imagery that they're showing is supposed to be representative what form he's in, but it's just showing imagery of how he's copying the technique, of whether it's through speed or whether it's through something else. I think it's just
Right.
him
If you look
mimicking
at it,
what's in that instance.
if you look at it vacuously, but that's why I posted the two scans together. So the second
Well, just
scan
to be clear,
is yeah, I get what you're saying. Like I 100% get what you're saying, but I'm saying
yeah.
that it's not a scan in a vacuum. I sent the scan that follows
Well,
it to give
the
further
problem with that is
context
that
to
would
the
be,
previous scan.
yeah, when you say further context, that would presuppose that they're both connected, and your argument will only work if they're both
You think
connected. If
so?
hold on, let me
Oh
finish.
my
Wait, hold on,
lord.
hold on, hold on, bro.
Okay,
Chill, bro. Like I'm not even trying to do that, chill.
I'm chill. I'm
But,
just
but
like it's crazy for
all
you
right,
to
bro.
say a story doesn't
I
follow. It's
mean,
not
that,
always.
well, that's fine. I never said the story doesn't follow each other. I'm just saying
You
that
just said
certain
that.
instances cannot please finish. I said certain instances don't have to connect to each other in the way that you believe they do. So this instance can be an assessment that Gara makes, which is fast, just like him. We're looking in Gara's eyes. Sasuke is mimicking him in speed. He can form a visual representation of Lee, but not specifically a form in which you're talking about. It could be any form. He just seems to present the form in which is his base. Now, we can talk about the second skin after. What is the argument as to why they're connected in the way
Okay.
that you think?
The argument to why they're connected is it's a story. They're scans following each other. It can be that something is unrelated to one thing. It's possible that one thing is unrelated to the other, but it's most probable that when we're talking about a story that the things are connected. And the reason that I believe that they're connected, as it shows in the second scan, which is why I posted them together and I'm talking about them together, is that they directly talk about what they're meaning when they're saying Sasuke's speed is like his. Yes, it's unclear what Gaara's saying in the first scan, but Kishimoto elaborated via the story in the second scan. That's why they're
Yeah, so
connected.
saying,
It's
yeah, so you
it's so
go, you know.
it's so if you're the one who's
Bro, look,
arguing
we're not
that the
about
two
to get this other
scans
rhetoric, but let me respond to points, please, bro. Allow.
you no, you just told me to not
All
talk
right,
when
so
you're
like
talking.
this is
I
this.
gave you that courtesy. I
That's
gave you
why I
that
was
courtesy.
asking because
I'm
you're
not
trying to be
even trying to
rhetorical
do
at the
all that.
end.
Right,
You
I'm
just did,
talking
bro.
rhetorical. I'm speaking. Like I'm trying not to get all and do
But
all
I
that with
agree,
you.
you're
But
speaking. That's
you're
why I said you attempted
right.
to be
So just
rhetorical.
let me finish. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not trying to do all that. I was
Go ahead,
quiet
man.
when you were talking. Okay, I
Well,
appreciate it.
that's
So
not
I'm going
true.
to continue. All right, I appreciate it. My bad. I appreciate it. The two scans are connected because Kishimoto is writing a story. The story is it's presented that Sasuke is able to do this thing like Lee. How is he like Lee? And then it's elaborated on within the second panel. The only reason the two panels aren't on the same page is because they cannot fit.
Yeah, so the end presupposes your point. The first point that you made, I'm going to clarify again. Just because they're within a story doesn't mean they're connected in the same way that you think. I agree they're connected narratively, as in they happen in the same sequence or similar sequences because it obviously happens in the battle. But whether or not that entails that this second scan is additional context to the assessment Gara makes is completely distinct. Obviously, it even wouldn't be it would be the case because we see that obviously Guy and Gara are separate people. Now, for the first thing, it says fast, just like him, mimicking the technique that Lee used. For the second scan, hold on, chill. For the second scan, when it says he's quick, he's almost at Lee's average speed. I believe that Lee's speed is contingent upon the momentum he uses, which is correlated to his technique. Now, within the instance that he's talking about to make that observation about him being on average Lee speed, I believe that he's using the technique Lee used in his base self, which obviously will build up a specific amount of momentum, which entails the speed that he had. Whether or not that's the maximum that Sasuke has is distinct from whether or not he's just using a similar technique or an identical technique that Lee used, and which builds up the same momentum, since that's a part of Sasuke's character. So, what is the argument as to why they're connected? You can't just say they're both in the story, therefore, argumentatively, they're connected. Rather, it would just be the case that they're both in the story, therefore, Narratively, they would be in a way in which doesn't have to entail the interpretation you're giving.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go over this one by one. I'm gonna keep it real cool. I'm not yelling at
Hmm.
you, and I'll let you finish. Presuppose in this context means that I'm tacitly assuming at the beginning of a line of argument or cursive action that something is the case. I'm not assuming anything, so stop saying presuppose. I gave you my reasoning as to why
What?
the two are connected. Did you just not understand?
No, I understood. I just
Okay,
found it
good.
really dumb. But I didn't mean to cut you off, though. My bad. Go ahead.
Okay. So it's not an assumption because an assumption is a claim without evidence. I gave you a claim and I provided my evidence. My evidence as to why the two are connected is because the thing that Mike Guy is referencing is the thing that happened in the previous panel, right? He says, oh, he's moving in a speed that's similar to Lee's average speed. So the two follow each other. Thus, that's why I think that he's referencing back to the previous panel that just happened. So it's not an assumption, it's not a presupposition, it's me making a claim with evidence that you have yet to debunk. You're
Hmm.
going off and saying, oh, it's possible that something could be completely disconnected. It is possible. I've agreed with that. But it's not probable in this specific instance. It's a 100% chance that what Mike Guy is referring to in when he says moving like Lee is the movement that Sasuke makes where they overlay an image of Lee. It's in fact, I'd say it's impossible in this case for that nigga to have been to refer to something else because he's literally like he moves like Lee, and it's an
Uh,
image of Lee. Like I'm just saying, like
okay, bro,
it's
brother.
what, bro? I'm not interrupting you. I'm letting you
No,
say
no,
all
no.
your
There were
shit. I
people. No,
even
there were
let you.
people cutting you off.
Yeah,
No, no, no. I'm saying there
don't
were
worry
people
about
cutting
it
you
though.
off.
Yeah, don't worry
No,
about it.
I did. I still
So
hear you, but you done?
yeah, that's my whole
Yo,
point.
dad boy, can you mute your mic, bro?
You have to prove that the two
Yeah.
are
So wait, hold on.
disconnected.
Wait, before we get to the burden that I'm going to dismiss currently, you can repeat it when it's your time again. Wait, please mute your mic, dad boy. Like, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna mute you, nigga. Okay, thank you. All right. So when you say that you're not assuming anything, if an assumption is just a claim or something presumed without evidence, unless the evidence is actually given, which I don't believe you gave evidence, you're presupposing you gave evidence that actually entails the conclusion. Since you heard me say I don't believe the evidence you gave infers the conclusion, then it would be assumed that I don't believe that the evidence you gave disclears it from being an assumption. Now, for the second point, I never said it was possible that they weren't connected. I never even talked about what was possible or impossible. What I asked was, since it's been a while since I read Naruto, are they connected? And then the reason that you gave initially is not something that supports the fact that they were connected. Now, what you're saying, I can grant that they're connected. I was just asking for clarity. I'm not trying to say anything is possible relative to that. Now, if you were listening to the argument I gave, I said this doesn't entail that Sasuke is incapable of achieving a speed greater than Lee's average. What I said was, in response to both scans, was that for the first thing, he's mimicking a technique that Lee used in his base. Or it is the case that Gara, this is what I'm saying is possible. Or it is the case that Gara is just visualizing Lee, not within a specific form, but instead visualizing Lee since Lee performed the same action against him. For the second scan, when he says he's quick, he's almost as fast as Lee's average speed. I don't see why. Listen, I don't see why Lee isn't getting mimicked by Sasuke when it comes to technique, since all of Lee's speed is based upon his techniques. He builds up momentum, or he builds up momentum in a specific way, flying out the air, flying whatever he does to gain speed and then use that as attacking power against his opponent. Does that mean that Sasuke is not able to achieve a faster speed? No. If anything, that would be contradicted via things within the verse, which I mentioned prior.
Okay, so what do you think Sasuke's top speed is relative to Lee? Like, can you quantify it for me? Because
Lee
as of
comments on
right
how he's
now,
not.
all
Oh
I
my
can.
bad. Yeah,
Oh, go ahead. You can answer the
yeah.
question.
Lee
I don't give a
comments.
fuck.
Lee. No, I'm saying like you want to. I thought. Are you done with the question? Like, what's that? You want me to
Well,
answer the
yeah,
question?
I asked you a question. Like, I was gonna be like, blah blah blah, blah. But if you can answer the question, go ahead.
Yeah, so Lee comments on how he's incapable of performing a feat such as Sasuke, specifically a speed feat.
Can you show me the feat that he's talking about?
Yeah, can someone send the scan where he's talking about the beeline attack shit?
Someone.
No
Damn,
outside help,
that's
bro.
crazy.
That's not outside. We retarded. Anyways, yeah. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna ban this.
What? Oh my god, bro, that's crazy.
Gotcha. All right, wait. Who has the scan?
For what specifically?
The one where wait, so I think someone might have sent it. No, I ain't sending the scan. Hey, fuck you, Parlar. Yeah, so Zinni, the one where he comment on how he can't perform the same beeline attack as Sasuke due to lack of Sharingan and launch.
See, yeah, sure. I think I'll look for
Like,
something.
good
And I
looks,
have
nigga.
this. I think damn. Who's the
Hey, Shinra. Alright, man. Fuck you, Shinra. Okay.
Yeah, you don't know it, bro.
Alright, come now.
Go Infinity! Yay!
Thank you, bro. Wait, who is that? Is that you?
Whoever called me Yugi Daniel.
Oh, that's I.
It's rough.
My fault.
Yo, Infinity, why you fighting this unk, bro? What's going on?
This one?
That's Sarugi ping me. Sending the scans.
You heard me? Why you fighting unk, Infinity?
No, it's not. Because Sarugi ping.
What is Manny talking about?
Oh, is this
Can we
the
get some
scan?
skin?
Yeah, man, he's a
Mr.
child.
Zenny?
Yo, Manny, do you have the scan of Lee commenting on how he can't launch an attack such as Sasuke did? The beeline
Of
attack
course, I'm the
specifically.
best Naruto debater. Of course, I got it.
And then,
But you're ugly.
Whoever
yeah,
Manny,
shout out to me, Dad, for
Insane,
sending the scans.
insane self-glaze.
whoever Manny.
He's looking for a scan, some scan of him, Lee saying he can't match him or something. I've never seen that shit before.
They can do Naruto for 20 years. You haven't seen that shit?
That's why I don't think it exists, but maybe I'm gonna get my
All right, man. All right. Okay. Yo, Manny, can you like hurry up, chop chop?
Oh, you thought I was actually gonna send that? Hell no.
Yo, you're a
That's
weirdo.
crazy.
Right, no,
Dub Manny,
okay.
Dub Manny. Yeah, get it yourself, buddy. Being a debater is having your own scans, dog.
Nigga, I
Niggas
don't
be like,
debate
scan
nothing
servers
that.
are lame until he ain't got no fucking scan. Cause the thing that little bro sent, Zenny, that shit says he attained a high speed body like
I'm not
mine.
talking about that, bro. Just know that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Well, in this panel, Lee says that he has a high speed body like mine. Thus, I think that's more to my case that he is similar.
Are you actually arguing
Yeah,
now? Or
Timmy's
you
dad. I went to
Well, if
college
you're not
for
arguing now, I'm
theater,
going to dismiss
so
that. But
I'm a theater major. So I do make that's what I do. Sorry, man.
Zenny, send the scans in scans if he's going to argue that, then I'm going to contend that. But let me get the other scan.
Aeroflame, bro. I heard that you are like an angry ass debater. Why are you so jolly now, bro? What happened?
No, bro. The Aeroflame thing was a persona, and I said it on camera multiple times.
Well,
Actually,
I
I
love
don't
you,
care
man.
about
Like
this
you're all
debate.
jolly
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit. Like it's beautiful,
I
bro.
don't.
Shut
I
the
don't
fuck
care
up.
about this debate shit. Okay,
Yeah, bro.
and that was mean. All right, bro. You think that hurt my feelings? You're on the
What?
internet.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Hey, don't
What
you
are you
Aeroflame
talking
about
about? All right, anyways.
Yo, Aeroflame, can you give me tips on how to be Infinity?
Oh my god. Well,
Okay,
you have to get
all right, someone
Mahara.
sent it, bro. Look at scans, bro. So let me
And then,
respond to the argument you just wait. Let me ask again: is the argument you just gave a troll, or are you actually using that?
No, I wasn't reading that scan.
Okay. All right. So for the scan that I'm talking about, it said, I understand if that had been me, I wouldn't have launched a head-on full speed attack on my opponent like that, or rather, I couldn't have. If you respond by saying, well, I couldn't have because of the lack of Sharingan, he says launch. The Sharingan counter comes during the ability, meaning after launch, meaning he would be able to launch it. He just wouldn't be able to fully. My bad. He wouldn't be able to counter what's coming after the launch of the ability. That's why in the second part, a beeline attack is easy to counter or avoid, and I don't have the Sharingan or either receive through a counter like that. And fuck you, Manny.
Damn.
Okay. So he's never saying here that he wouldn't have charged, like he can't
I
match
agree.
Sasuke.
He says he couldn't have.
Yeah. Hold on. He says, I understand that if that had been me, I wouldn't have launched a head-on full speed attack on my opponent like that. Or rather, I couldn't have.
Yep.
A beeline attack is easy to counter or avoid. And
And
I don't have the.
Yep.
Yeah, but if you keep talking when I'm in the middle of talking, of course I'm not finishing. Can I finish?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm just emphasizing points.
I understand, but you just made your point.
Then
So
why
let me
did you
make
say that if you understood?
because you just
Yeah.
made your point. Let me make my point. Once
Well,
again,
that
if you
doesn't
don't
really
let me
answer the
finish,
question. But
The reason why I said I don't want you to speak is because you made your point and I didn't speak. So I don't
But
want
that
you to
doesn't
talk
answer
when
the
I'm making
question.
my point. Yes, it does answer the question. You're asking why
You
I
tell
don't
me
want
the
you
question.
talking right now.
But that's not what I said.
What are you trying to rage bait? Are you trying to get views on YouTube? Because I already told you the
Okay,
Aeroflame
well, look,
thing
I'm
is
not
gonna
here for views. I have multiple views
if
on
you're just
YouTube.
gonna be
I
disingenuous,
don't
you don't
even
have to
post my
debate.
debates, bro.
If you're not,
I
if
don't
you
know what you
don't,
mean.
then what are you doing? What are you
I
rage
think just
baiting?
said
What do
views
you
on
want?
YouTube.
What
What
do
are
you
you
what do you
talking
want?
about?
What do you want? What do you want then? What do you want?
What do
What do
I
you
want
want?
with
What do you
what?
want?
For,
What
with
do you
this
want? What do you
debate?
want? Why are you rage baiting? Why are you rage
Oh, yeah, the
baiting? That's what I'm
respawn
asking.
debating.
Why are you rage
Wait, can
baiting?
I
What are you
answer the
doing?
question? I'm sorry. Someone's
What's your
interrupting
point?
me.
No, why are you rage baiting? What are you rage
I'm
baiting
not
for? Do
rage
you
baiting.
want
I'm
this to be a
asking.
screaming
Anyways,
match? Do you want
no,
this
I
to be a
don't.
screaming match? Why are you rage baiting? Do you want this to be a screaming match? Why are you rage baiting? Do you want this to be a screaming
What, do
match?
you want to answer the
Why do
question?
you want this to be a rage? Why do you rage baiting? You want this to be a match?
I mean, look, you could have
Why
keep
are you
up with me in the
rage
screaming
baiting?
match.
Why are
We're
you
not
rage
talking about
baiting,
that.
bro? You're rage baiting me. Why do you want this to be a screaming match? Why are you rage baiting me?
I mean, we
He's doing this for
can, but
TikTok,
that's
not
not.
YouTube, by the way.
I
No, I
don't
don't
even
want to do
post on
any of it.
TikTok. I
What
have
I
no
want the
post on
two of us
TikTok.
to do is for you to not talk when I'm
What is
talking
he
like I
talking
gave
about?
the
I don't even
courtesy
post
that
on
I
TikTok
gave
or
you.
YouTube.
Then stop talking. Stop talking when I'm talking. There's no
Or what,
reason for you
nigga?
to
What
be
the fuck?
rude when I'm not being rude. I'll just kick you then. And you're out of the server. How about that?
Okay,
If you want
wait
to be a
one.
rude
Hey, I
fucking cunt,
promise you.
you're
Okay,
being
look,
lame
what?
as
Let me answer
fuck
the
right
question.
now.
We
You
don't have to be
lame
rude.
ass nigga.
Can I
Okay,
respond? We
then
don't.
stop
We
talking
don't.
when
Can I
I'm
respond
talking.
to the
If
point?
you
No,
don't
I ain't
want
gonna
to
lie.
be
I ain't
rude,
gonna lie. We're
stop
not doing
talking
this.
when I'm
We're
talking.
not doing
If you
this. I
don't
ain't
want to
gonna
be rude, don't stop
lie. Yeah,
talking when
let me
I'm
get on.
talking.
Let me get on
You
PC real quick.
stupid fucking barbarian.
Maybe
You
you're
feel like
retarded or
is
something.
this what you
Yeah,
wanted?
this is
Is
what
this
we're
what
gonna
you wanted,
do.
you
Yeah,
lame
so
ass nigga? You want
Aeroflame.
me to just go
Yeah,
off
so maybe you're retarded. This is what we're gonna do. 23-year-old plus who's been debating for 10
Man,
years and still
you did
pass
him
my
This
nigga.
nigga,
again.
this
So let me
nigga did all
clarify real
that
quick.
shit to
We're not
server
doing
me.
that,
This nigga
dumbass.
did
I ain't
all
gonna
that
lie.
shit to server
Yeah, I
me.
did, nigga. And what is you gonna do, little?
As soon as I got up from my seat, this nigga put up his guard for the first time. The king of curses went back instinctually. You lame ass, stupid ass, no wiping ass, deodorant wearing ass nigga. You smell like cheese. I know you're sitting right now in your mom's basement right now talking all this shit, making your voice extra deep.
Hey, keep
For
in
the
mind I'm not in
TikTok
my mom's
views, you
basement.
sound
But
like
hey,
a
can you show some
fucking
money though?
loser. I'm
But hey, can you
grabbing
show
you
some
with
money
my
though? But
palms
can you
and
show
I'm
some money though?
squishing
But can you show some
your
money though?
fucking head
Some
between
money
my
though?
hands.
Hey, can you show some money though? You said I'm in my mom's basement, but can you show some? I can get on camera and show some money. I ain't gonna lie.
He's doing all this and he
But
won't
can you
let
show
me
some
go.
money though?
I'm fucking
I ain't
strangling
gonna
this
lie though.
nigga. I had this nigga face first in
I
a
ain't gonna lie.
fucking
Can you show
bucket
some
full
money
of
though?
my piss and
But
all
can
he
you
can
show
do
some
is
money
fucking
though?
put up his fucking
Can you
views
show some
or he
money
can
though? I
fucking
ain't gonna lie.
take me out. What's wrong with
Can
you,
you show
nigga?
some money
What's
though?
wrong
Can you
with
show
you?
some
No,
money though?
you did all
Show some
that
money though.
rage baiting. You
Can
didn't
you
want
show
me to
some
talk.
money though?
Now I'm
Can you show
talking.
some
Now
money
I'm
though?
talking, you stupid ass nigga. So listen up.
I ain't gonna lie.
You're
Watch your
finna
mouth
let me
though, cause
talk
I'm
and
still
I'm
waiting
gonna
for you to get
talk
on
to you like
cam
you're my
though.
fucking
You get on
son,
cam though.
right? I'm gonna
Show his
put you in the
ass.
fucking timeout
Grown
corner
man, by the
because
way.
clearly this
Grown
stupid
man, by the
ass
way.
nigga cannot listen,
Grown man,
right?
by the
You're
way.
a lame
Grown
ass,
man, by the
stupid
way.
ass nigga. What did you think
Yeah,
that?
so I'm about to just, I ain't gonna lie. I'm
He's
definitely getting on
26.
PC though.
He's 26.
That's
So
not what
what,
I
nigga?
said.
I
I
make
said you
more
were
money than
23
you. I
plus.
get bread
Yeah,
and
you
I
do.
get more
Wait, you do? You
bitches.
do?
You
Wait, you
can't
do?
go
You do?
bitch for
You
bitch.
do?
You
You
can't
do?
go bitch for
Wait, we
bitch.
can't. We
And
can't.
look
We
at your
can't. We
niggas
can't. We
already
can't.
fighting
We
for
can't.
you in
We
chat,
can't.
trying to
We
fucking
can't.
help you.
We
They're
can't.
trying to
We
send you
can't. We
energy
can't.
like it's the
Wait,
fucking
I
spirit
bet.
bomb,
I
nigga.
bet.
This shit
I
is
bet.
not
I
working.
bet.
I am
I
not
bet.
Android
Wait,
13.
you make more
Fuck,
money
nigga.
than me.
I
Show
will
some money
really
then.
put it
I
on
ain't
your
gonna lie. Show some
stupid
money
ass.
then. Show
Come
some
on,
money
nigga.
then. Show some
You
money
don't even
then.
have the
Wait, no,
stamina
no,
to
no, no,
keep
no.
up with me. Somebody
You show
called
some
me
money then.
one.
Show some money
This
then.
nigga
Show some
needs
money
backup.
then. Show some
Somebody
money
called
then. Show some
G1. Give
money
me a
then.
real
Show some money
Spurgeon
then.
chat.
Show some
Niggas
money
thought
then.
I
Show some money
retired
then.
because I couldn't
Show
fucking
some.
do it no more. Nigga,
Go
your
ahead. Show
ass,
some.
your buns.
Show some
You
then.
smell
Show
like
some.
cheese.
Hey,
I
show
can
some
smell
then.
you from
Hey,
here.
show
I'm
some
about to
then.
fucking
Show
take
some
your
then.
armpits and
Show them.
shave them and
Show
put
them.
it across
Show
your
them.
mustache.
Show
I
them.
can tell that
Show
you
them.
have no fucking facial hair.
Yeah,
This
you're
nigga's
retarded as
right
fuck.
now. Let me give you a
Ain't gonna
prediction.
lie. Show
He's
some money
sitting
though.
in a
Show
do
some money
rag
though.
in a
Show
fucking
some money though.
in front of
Go
a
ahead. You're
fucking
stuttering.
mattress
You're
with no
stuttering.
sheets.
You're
That
stuttering.
shit
You're
smells
stuttering.
like fucking.
You're stuttering.
That shit
You're
smells like
stuttering.
ass. nothing. That shit feels like nothing. This nigga's talking about show me money. Yeah, why would I show you anything, you fuck ass nigga? I don't have to show a bum ass nigga like you anything. In fact, there's enough niggas who know every single bit of my address and my social security number. You can probably just get that shit yourself. You lame ass nigga. What's going on? How many times do I gotta go band for band with a nigga to tell you niggas I'm not shit? Nigga, matter of fact, show me that you own the place that you're living in right now. Show me your lease. You're talking about money. Show me your lease. Show me your lease. Show me your lease and prove that you don't live with your mother. Show me your lease and prove you don't live with your mother, you lame ass nigga. Prove it. Prove it. I want you to show me one now. I want you to show me one right now to prove that you're not living at home eating Pop-Tarts and gummy bears inside of your mom's living room. You lame ass nigga. I need you to show me one right now. I need you to show me one right now. I need you to show me one right now. The reason that he's talking about all this money and shit is because this lame ass nigga probably goes out and sells weed instead of fucking buying his mama a car and getting out of her goddamn house. You lame ass nigga. That's what
Talking
that's
to
what's
yourself,
going
by the
on.
way.
I can already
Talking to
tell.
yourself, by
You're
the
the
way.
type of fuck
Talking
nigga
to
who's
yourself,
quick
by
to
the
be
way.
like,
Talking to yourself, by the way.
grr, what are you gonna
Like,
do
what
about
are
it
you
if I don't
talking
talk
about?
when you're talking? You the type of nigga who has a Glock 19 and thinks that he's tough, huh? You the type of nigga who thinks that just because you're on the internet, you can say any sort of shit, huh?
You muted
lame
my
ass, bum
account. You
ass
muted
nigga.
my
Go back
PC.
to
You're
trapping in the
scared.
woods.
You're
I know for a
scared.
fact that you fucking get fucking free lunch at school, you fuck nigga.
What? What are you talking about? What is he talking about? Yeah, I didn't even.
That shit pissed me off.
That
That shit pissed
Why is
me
my
the
alt
fuck off.
muted? Can you
I
unmute
didn't
my
even
alt?
want to
Hey,
do
Arky,
that
can
shit.
you unmute my alt?
I didn't even
I
want to
got
do that
friends.
shit.
I got
What
friends.
about some
Hey, Arky,
grown
I
ass?
got friends.
What about grown ass?
Yeah,
What
thank
about?
you.
What about?
Please
All
unmute
my
my alt,
shit's
by the way.
paid. I already worked for the day. What do you want me to
Hey,
be
I'm
doing?
still waiting
Did
for you
it?
to show some.
Y'all
I
want
ain't
me to
gonna
be
lie.
drinking
Can you show
coffee?
some though? Can you
Indubitably.
show some though? Why you
Someone
wanted
bring
the
me the
alt?
paper.
Because my
You want to
PC?
smoke
Are
a
you
pipe?
retarded?
What are you talking
Yo,
about?
what are you talking about though? What are you
Niggas are
talking
like,
about though?
I caught this nigga having fun.
Yo,
Get him
what are
up
you
out of
talking about
here.
though? I
What
ain't
the
gonna
fuck are
lie.
you talking about?
What are you talking about though? Can you show something though? Can you show something though? Why is my
You
alt
want me to show
muted?
my lease? You want me to show my lease?
No, I want you to show some money on cam because you
Oh,
said
No,
you
I
got no
want
money.
you to show
nah.
your lease to prove that you don't live at home.
I'm 17. I never said I didn't live at home.
If you're 17, how are you talking about any sort of money that you get?
Because
fuck
I
nigga?
have
You work
some.
at
Wait,
McDonald's,
just
you worked at
because
Wendy's,
you
and you're trying to
hold
go
on, just
van for
because
van?
yo,
Of
wait, just
course you
because
have
you
money in
broke
your
when
account. You
you were
don't gotta
17
spend it
doesn't
on
matter.
shit, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yo,
Are you on crack?
Yeah,
You're
just
serious?
because why is Jester in the background?
Yo.
Matter of fact, hold on.
Yeah, so
You're
hold on, just
17.
because you
I
were broke
actually
when you
don't
were
care.
17 doesn't mean
No,
that
I
I
actually
was.
don't care.
Oh,
I actually
I
don't care.
yeah. Oh, now you don't care once you realize
Yeah,
people
you're
are free
17. I mean,
versus
Hey, y'all better
17.
stop
you live
hating
at
on my
home.
goat
Like, there's
Infinity.
nothing for you to talk
Still
about.
waiting for you to go finish
Yeah, of
your
course you
answer.
live at home. You can't live at home with your parents.
You
Bro.
see,
You
Like,
talking about
accent to
Jester?
I
Italy.
thought
You got the
this
big right
was
in the
real.
back.
Yes, so
No, I thought this was
nigga,
real.
that's
My
Archie
bad.
said that shit. Say, talk to Archie, bro.
I thought
Talk to
this shit was
Archie.
Archie
real
said
life.
what? What you talking about?
He said you got assets in Italy. Is this true?
It is true. It is true.
No.
Yeah, do you have Italian assets?
That's in Italy.
Yo, this
Hey,
nigga's a crazy.
wait, bro, did you send me money from there? I swear I remember that Infinity. I swear.
What are you
That's
talking about?
crazy, Glaze. That's crazy, Glaze. But anyway, if somebody can bring me back a
Yo, who
grown
keeps on
man,
muting my
obvious this
alt? Y'all
nigga was
niggas are
just
weird
trying
as
to rage
hell.
bait.
My
I
Nah,
mean,
my
my
alt
you're
was
not.
literally
he
muted.
was down to
Arrow,
My
you're
zero.
alt
not
was
ready
already
He didn't
muted,
want to
by the way.
fucking talk
You're
no
not ready,
nothing.
bro.
So
I mean,
yeah,
you're the one who
You're
kept on
not ready.
talking, by the way.
this
Shitty
shit
ass
is
argument.
just lame, bro. This shit is just lame.
All right, bro.
Jester,
Where's
you
D1
want
at,
to
bro?
bring me
The
a lease?
argument doesn't attack
Yeah,
anything, by
someone
the
give me
way. You
D1. I
couldn't
want to buy some
imply
weed
that
for
it
real.
would be a speed thing.
Yo, what
Where's
the fuck?
D1 at?
Aeroflame, dude. I gotta
Hey,
go back and
Infinity
rot my
wants
fucking
D1.
house.
Where D1 at, though? Where D1
That nigga Infinity, that nigga Infinity was ass, bro.
Ironic as
Nah,
fuck. You
nah.
lost an argument. Your argument's a non sequitur, retard. And you couldn't show
That
any
shit was
money.
ass. Infinity's a
You
fucking
couldn't
low
show any
tier
money, by
packer,
the way.
nigga. I
You
thought
couldn't show any money, by the way. I'm not a packer. I'm not a
I got
packer.
my
I never
mic
said I
off
was a
listening to
packer.
Face and shit
Hey,
out for
by
real.
the way, muted my PC, by the way.
And he's
You muted my
17,
PC,
bro.
by the
Talking
way.
about money
You
when you're
muted
in
my
high
PC, by
school
the
is
way.
just so
You
lame.
muted my PC,
Like,
by the
bro,
way. You muted my
nigga, go
PC, by
pay
the
for
way.
your prom,
You
bro.
muted my
Like, what are you
PC, by the
talking
way. I'm
about?
on
He
mobile.
doesn't even make
You muted
car
my
games.
PC, by the way. And you still lost. Non sequitur ass argument doesn't respond to anything.
Nigga works
Oh
at
shit.
Wendy's.
What are you talking
Matter
about?
of
I've
fact,
never even went to
give me
Wendy's
the
in my
new
life.
strawberry swirl frosty.
I've never even
Sorry,
went to
bro.
Wendy's in my life. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm
That
out of
shit
here,
was
bro.
not
Cut
funny,
this shit
Jester. You
off.
are
I
a
think I
dick
got
rider.
I think I got it. Yo, wait, Infinity, show me a Ben.
Yeah, show
Hey, are you on show, man?
Yeah, what?
all this nigga
I
does
On
bet.
is
camera.
stack
Oh,
shit.
on camera. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Do a little
Yeah,
money
sure, I got
spread.
you. Yeah. I don't own cash, right? I'll just open on my fucking.
Now
I'll
make
just
sure your
open on my
mama don't
fucking.
walk in the room.
Nah, bro.
I'm
Why
trying
they
to open
tag
cash.
team?
You
Justin,
said
why
what?
y'all tag teaming my boy? Come
Why
on,
is there
Yeah,
like
yeah,
three
yeah.
people talking at once?
Oh, I can't. Oh wait, I can't turn on my camera. But here,
No, I ain't gonna lie.
this,
No, I want you to go on cam. Why can't you turn your camera on?
because there's fucking 40 people in the call. It's a limit of
Alright, then we
Oh
can-
25.
yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
you're
okay. We can go to stage then.
All right,
Make a stage.
make the stage.
And we can debate after two, Jester.
There's no
Hey,
stage in here.
Man,
Wait. You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? Like,
No, not really. It was
I'm not gonna debate you, bro. I'm gonna just leave after I show you
How was that funny?
fucking
You could've just said no.
fucking
You could've just said-
$6,000 in my
you could've just
fucking
said no to a
external
debate.
in my external bank account. Not even my fucking
could've just
main
said
one.
no
Not even
to
my main
debating.
check-ins.
Why are you
Not
saying
my
all that?
saving. Just an external account of
Why are
mine
you
is fucking
saying all this? You could've just said
6.7K.
no to debating. You could have just said no to debating. Why are you saying all this? You acting like like I'm just begging you. I just asked you one time.
Quintillion dollars in my bank account. That's something I'm not doing.
When did Jester show up?
Yeah, I got 5,000 great pounds sterling in my bank account.
Yeah,
Alright, bro,
I got about 70 quite
Infinity needs a teammate, bro. They jumping my
Wait,
nigga.
Arrow, aren't you like a doctor
Yo,
or something?
I'm confused on why my aunt is
No,
still
I don't know how
muted.
that
By the
works.
way, like
No.
So someone told me you were like in the medical field.
I was for a while, but I quit that
You-
job.
Nah,
You
I'm
know-
gonna be muted. Nah,
Let's see.
be muted.
What are you talking
Mockingbird
about?
moment.
Yo,
Mockingbird
can
moment.
Infinity get a teammate, bro? That's
No,
not
can
fair,
my
bro.
eyes, Richard.
Ti,
Can my
I'm
all
not
get
debating- I'm
unmuted?
not
Like as
debating
soon as
nobody.
I hopped on
It's Carlos
PC when he's
Quora.
over talking, my all
Carlos
gets
Quora.
muted. But for some reason, he just
All right, my
lost me.
bad, Infinity. I was trying to help you, my bad.
Nah, I'm gonna be
I can
muted.
only
Nah,
be
I'm
in the
gonna be
all mic
muted.
form for
Yo,
available.
see, you were a cornball and you're a poor British man. I don't know
Wait,
which
is
one
that
is
C?
worse.
Yo, C, shut your
Yes,
bitch
that's
ass
the.
up.
I know, bro. Like it's bad. Like you got C talking at everybody.
Oh my
Look though,
word.
back to what I was
Hey,
saying
I
before.
see,
Look. Before C embarrasses himself, is no on mute, my ult.
Wait, Infinity, wait, show me a ban.
Yeah, the nigga
Did you
was
show
tight.
a ban on camera?
What feats does Minato even have in part 1, nigga? Like
Jester.
pure aura? Like you can't do
I
that.
dropped it
Can't
again.
do
Roshan.
Can you get on
provide me with
camera?
your card
Photo information? Oh wait, you want me? Wait, I took the screenshot right now. I can show you that too.
I didn't even
Yes.
say anything about the screenshot. I said,
Wait, can you screen share?
No,
Can you-
it's for Archie. It's not on my thing
Because
here.
if we're gonna make this shit credible,
Wait,
maybe
can
we should
you
actually
wait?
see
Can
your
you
name on
screen
this.
share?
You can just call Archie
Actually,
Yo,
I have a
can my
better
alt
idea.
like I ain't gonna I'm about to leak? Can my alt get unmuted, bro?
I'm on my computer.
That is
But here,
C,
show
though.
you.
Like, come on.
Is
Yo,
it
Jester,
okay?
you're not Jester. Archie, can you unmute my alt?
No, I don't have currents. I was gonna ask